It's freaking hot here in Australia, so you can't blame me for wearing a singlet. Damn! So damn hot here in Melbourne. But anyway, guys, like I did with Raw, let's quickly go over SmackDown Live, and we'll see what happens. Probably SmackDown Live has, you know, we'll just go over what SmackDown happened. SmackDown Live, alright. Daniel Bryan reveals the first ever SmackDown Live top 10 superstars. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. All I remember is Ty Dillinger was 10, Randy Orton was 9, Becky Lynch was 8, the Usos were ranked 7, can't remember who was 6, 5 was Bobby Roode, 4 was Naomi, then 3, who was 3? I can't remember. Can't remember who number 3 was. Number 2 was Charlotte, and number 1 was AJ Styles. Well, I believe that was kind of obvious. And notice they were all baby faces. I believe all the people that were put on there were baby faces. Think about that. They were all baby faces. Every single person on that top 10 list was baby faces. More like this is the top 10 baby face list. All the Shinsuke Nakamura, he was number 3. Just remembered, Shinsuke Nakamura was number 3. It was the list of baby faces, in my opinion. Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan talked. You know, talking about Owens and Zayn, why it's called the Land of Opportunity. Yeah, the Land of Opportunity really has faded into obscurity now. It's not the same SmackDown Live I remember in 2016. It's not the same SmackDown Live. And nowadays, when they finally do decide, back in 2016, when SmackDown was handing out opportunities to people that never really deserved an opportunity, people were very, very happy about that. And now all of a sudden, in years 2017 and 18, now everybody is bitching about, why is this guy getting a title match? Why is this guy getting a title match? He's done nothing for it. You know, that's basically what it's become now. And that top 10 list, man, it was so weird. Why is Orton ranked 9? Orton should be where Naomi is. Apparently Naomi has done better than Becky Lynch. Apparently she's done better than Becky Lynch. That's what happens when you've only got 3 damn baby faces on your roster. AJ Styles eventually came out during the whole segment. Blah, blah, blah. That's all this segment was. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Charlotte Flair versus Liv Morgan. Do you really think Liv Morgan is going to beat the number 2 ranked superstar on SmackDown Live? Did anybody believe that Liv Morgan had a chance to pin the number 2 ranked superstar on SmackDown Live? If yes, you're a complete fool. Sure, it would have been okay to see that happen. But then again, people will complain. They'll be like, oh, you made Charlotte Flair the number 2 rank and then she loses. So everything these days becomes a negative without thinking with your brain. Charlotte Flair wins. Charlotte Flair beats Liv Morgan. No surprise there. No surprise. Taps Liv Morgan out. And Morgan and, what's her name? Riot and Logan got sent to the back. You know, guys, I'm really not in the mood right now, so Please do apologize of my antics, but the Bludgeon Brothers versus more jobbers. Can you guys please move on from this? We get it. The Bludgeon Brothers are dominant. Did one of the guys of this team scream his head off? I bet he didn't. I bet no one did. I actually enjoyed seeing that Vanessa Floyd more than these two weaklings. Because Vanessa Floyd actually did something. She actually tried to fight. These two pathetic losers did nothing. In true jobber fashion. SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, lay down the Uso Street Code. What? I'm sorry? What? Now, I know some of you people might be saying, oh, well, maybe if you watch SmackDown, you would know what that means. The Usos, all they do is spew out garbage anyway. They talk about random shit anyway, I don't really understand. So even if I did watch it, I wouldn't have understood it. Who cares? Who cares about the street code, and who cares what you guys are doing? Just lose the damn tag team titles already. I don't care if they're the most legit team on SmackDown Live. They need to lose those titles. They're becoming very stale, very quick. And because they turned them face, it's going to get boring. Who cares? The Usos talked. Whatever. Bobby Roode versus Rusev Day. Rusev Day had the advantage, and in the end, Bobby Roode with a glorious DDT would put an end to Rusev Day. Now, when I say Rusev Day, I don't mean both. I mean Rusev. Because we're celebrating Rusev Day. On Rusev Day, Rusev suffers a glorious DDT. Out of nowhere, Randy struck, hitting Bobby Roode like a truck, sending him down on his back. Aiden tried to run, but Orton gave him one. It's Rusev Day. It's Rusev Day. Randy Orton set him up and gave Rusev an RKO. It's Rusev Day. It's Rusev Day. Randy Orton came out after the match. RKO's Rude, RKO's English, and then RKO's Rusev on Rusev Day. Look, I like the gimmick and all, but man, it gets so annoying sometimes. Especially, I don't care what you people think. I hate the fact that Corey Graves is on two shows. I hate the fact that Corey Graves is on two shows. Don't you know how annoying it is just to hear him say, "Not on Rusev Day"? Don't you understand how annoying that is? A glorious DDT. Not on Rusev Day! Rusev Day is a special day! Who gives a shit? Now I get the character is funny and all, but the thing that I hate is that Corey Graves always talks this garbage. I know people like Corey Graves, but the garbage that this guy spews out every time when Rusev is in the ring, he's trying to sell his gimmick. He's trying to oversell his gimmick. He is a heel. Heels are not meant... Rusev is meant to be a heel, not a babyface. He's not a babyface yet. Now I get Corey Graves as the heel commentator. Yes, I get Byron Saxton is cringe. and he's annoying. But seriously, I get the characters. I get it. The character's Rusev Day. I get the character, okay? It's great. Great. Every day is Rusev Day. But do we have to complain? Do I have to hear the commentators complain whenever Rusev loses? It always has to be, not on Rusev Day! Every day is Rusev Day. So no matter what happens, Rusev, it's gonna happen on Rusev Day. So sometimes I really find the Rusev Day character really getting overexposed, in my opinion. Well, I don't think it's overexposed. It's really getting annoying. Just a little bit. I'm trying not to offend anybody who likes the gimmick, but to me, I just really hate listening to Corey Graves say, not on Rusev Day! Don't you know how annoying it is? Rusev loses, not on Rusev Day! Well, if you don't want Rusev to lose on Rusev Day, then cancel Rusev Day on Tuesdays for us Wednesdays. So in that way, when Rusev does lose, it doesn't have to be on Rusev Day. Cancel Rusev Day for Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Man, Corey Graves is really starting to get on my nerves. Just a little bit. I really hope they find another commentator. I can't stand listening to Corey Graves on both shows. I'm okay with listening to him on Raw, but on SmackDown, God, he is horrible. He is horrible when it comes to SmackDown. God. The stuff that him and Byron Saxton arguing is so forced. You know? Bring up a Nigel McGuinness. At least he'll do good for SmackDown. Anyway, moving on. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable defeat the Ascension. Why was this match on? Let me guess. Fashion Files? Let me guess. Fashion Files. Benjamin and Gable interrupted a Fashion Files. Fashion Files. Is this how the match was booked? If not, I'll be very surprised. I'll be very surprised that this match was not booked because of Fashion Files. Sure, it's cool and all that the Ascension are now baby faces, because they've never been in a face role. But the Ascension are nothing more but than just glorified jobbers. Jesus Christ, I'm probably, even the Revival can beat the Ascension at this point. Well, actually, they're both buried teams, so we don't know who would win a team of buried teams. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn ended in no contest when AJ Styles attacked both. Wow, so much for this match. Then Daniel Bryan announces a triple threat match. Ooh, a triple threat match. Great. A triple threat match. And also, before I go off, guys, I want to mention one thing. I want to mention a few things before I go. Mixed match challenge. SmackDown finally gets a win. Disappointing. I'm disappointed that they only had Mandy Rose substitute Alicia Fox only to lose. Now, I know nobody cares about Mandy Rose, but I do. I'm actually a fan of Mandy Rose. I see potential in her. The weird thing is about this is that in the backstage segment, Mandy Rose came off like a babyface. I tell you what, Mandy Rose is so good, man. She's so good. Regardless what people say about her, she's got a really good. Her talking is great, and her smiling for Goldust is great. You know, she's such a great baby. She's got that babyface vibe. She's got a really great babyface vibe. And what I liked is that Goldust gave her a gold rose. It's so cool. It's so cool, and it's so cool, and it's cute. So it's like I said, guys, the Elimination Chamber needs to set up Rose and Deville breaking up. I want this to set up a breakup between them. It needs to happen. Rose and Deville need to break up in the Elimination Chamber. One other thing before I go. Is Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong made his 205 Live debut. He made his 205 Live debut, and he's participating in the 16-man Cruiserweight Championship tournament. He had a pretty good match. He had a very good match with Hideo Itami. But what shocked me the most is that that Roderick Strong got the victory here. And I am very happy with this. The reason why I'm very happy with this is now it looks like 205 Live is on the right track. They're on the right track. They're making the right people win. And now next week we're going to be seeing UK's Mark Andrews. Next week he's taking on, I think he's taking on Akira Tozawa. Yeah, I think he's taking on Akira Tozawa. What I like is that now they're actually pushing new stars. Roderick Strong is, I know he's still in NXT. I know he's still classified as NXT's talent. But it's great that they're giving him a push. They're giving him a chance. Now, people will still criticize 205 Live. People will still not be happy that Roderick Strong is wrestling on 205 Live. But think about this. Think about it now. What I said on my Raw review makes sense. If Roderick Strong and Johnny Gargano both go on 205 Live, they could make the division really good. Now, I'm not guaranteeing they will be on the show, but I'm saying with them, with their presence there, it could help out with their division. Mark Andrews from the UK division, and again, I've never seen this guy before, so I don't know how good he is. But from the looks of things, he's another one of those underdog baby faces. So 205 Live is looking to have a pretty strong division, regardless what people say. They've got a pretty strong division. Even though it's not really big, but they've got a division enough that's worthy of being looked at as a big potential, as strong, with strong potential. So I like it. So I'm very happy with Roderick Strong. Got a nice win on 205 Live. Very happy for him. And I'm hoping he goes all the way. I'm hoping he goes all the way into the finals. I really hope Roderick Strong is put all the way into the finals, goes to WrestleMania, and battles whoever in the final. It's not going to be Cedric Alexander, for starters, because Cedric Alexander is taking on TJP next week. And whoever wins next week will... And if Roderick Strong and Cedric Alexander win next week, then they'll face each other the week after in the semi-final. So yeah, I'm actually really... This Cruiserweight tournament is shaping up to be good. It's shaping up to be pretty good. Regardless of what people say about 205 Live, I think it's shaping up to look really good. Looking up to be pretty good. So anyway, guys, that has been my review of SmackDown Live. SmackDown was a pretty boring show in my opinion. Did Patrick just call SmackDown boring? Well, what else should I say? SmackDown Live looked pretty ugly this week. Like I said, probably the only exciting thing was Randy Orton's RKO. That was probably the only exciting thing. I'm always excited whenever I see a Randy Orton RKO come out of nowhere. So anyway, guys, that has been my SmackDown Live review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Pretty piss poor show in my opinion. Not really strong, like Roderick strong, but not a very strong show. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, comment your thoughts down below, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and make sure you turn on all notifications so that you'll know when my next video comes up. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Too sweet, guys.